Hello and welcome to SIBO Volatility 411. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KKM Financial. We're looking at a VIX Cash trending higher for a third consecutive session, even with the SPX maintaining an upward trajectory throughout this week. Interesting dynamic as we close out expiration day. We're looking at a VIX Cash right around 18, with realized volatility continuing to decline. Week over week, realized volatility, 30-day realized volatility down to 8%, which is just off the lows of the year. So some dispersion here between implied levels and realized vol levels. Looking at the at-the-money straddle and the SPX, we're seeing that at 13%, so that's up one implied vol level from last week. So a little bit more demand for at-the-money options here as we move through expiration day. Looking at the SKEW factor, the CBOE SKEW index, that's 144, so pretty much unchanged week over week. So it seems like the demand is coming back into the middle of the options chain when you look at the SPX. Roll market. Let's go to the VIX Futures as we are through expiration in the VIX for November. We're moving into the December cycle. So the December-January roll market out to $2.20. Pretty wide, but again, the December calculation has a couple holidays in it, so that typically see that future a little bit lower relative to the other futures. Interesting dynamic, the entire futures curve shifting higher today, and all the futures are trading above 20, even with the cash level here at 18. So the entire futures curve has shifted higher here the last couple of days. VVIX, measure implied volatility in the VIX Options, 114. That's the top end of the recent range as well. We're looking at this range now equaling the range that we did see in early October, so a little bit of firmness there as we move through into December expiration cycle. And I want to point out activity in December options for the VIX Options, a lot of action. DEES 24 calls, DEES 15 through 18 puts very active, and the DEES 21 put line is very active today as well. Looking at next week, several data points early in the week, holiday truncated week, but COVID-19 storyline seems to be having a little bit of impact here as we move through that, and also infrastructure bill. Last thing I want to point out, the Fed chair announcement that's still out there in the market, I think is, again, a little uncertain as to how that might play out.